again. She was born in New Zealand and studied in Australia, and now has the great pleasure of coordinating the creative writing minor at NTU. She has written poetry since she was a deranged teenager, and her recent poetry collections are Bad Appendix, Napoleon Swings, and Pop Riveter. So let's just welcome her.
Hi, it's so nice to be here. As I was writing that bio, I was thinking about where I started with writing. I was also thinking about, I'm just kind of trying to make some decisions on the fly as I go about order, but perhaps I will we'll go back to that beginning point, because I was thinking I would like to read to you a poem that I wrote actually for my first creative writing teacher. But it's kind of a bummer to start off with this. It's actually a really sad poem. While I was finishing my honours year, her son was killed, and that was obviously something that really kind of affected our writing community. But I was thinking about that, and I kind of wanted to read it to you because it reminds me of her, and it kind of reminds me of that sense of community and that lineage of passing on skills. And I have always thought since I began teaching that if I could teach as well as she did, then I would be really happy. So her name is Deb Westbury. This is called Keira Street. Another part of the story is that some years later I ended up living in a former house of hers, house sitting. So that's how this poem came about. Let us come. Rain, the poems like a mouthful of salt, and some like a room or a drawer filled with precious tickets, strange coins, the notes of a quiet hand. In the garden a cat collapses into an ecstasy of sunshine and scoria, while sun rolls its burning, weeping bones to the far side of the house. Where is there shade against this? A single moment stretched out across a lifetime. The way dailiness shivers in that moment's long heat, threatens to disappear in the moment. Like a mouthful of salt and a dry wind persisting even now. Let's say that something as beautiful as a plastic bag caught in air currents, opened by them, was once touched by the merest fingernail of a flame which was eating something hungrily. Nose close to the ground and out of frame. The bag is dancing, is gone. Your son's friends sit on the floor, their hair dyed bright. Hands working open and close, palms gasping. And your body, as you speak, is larger than your body. The word body no longer sounds the same. Someone's deaf aunt was quavering in the foyer, asking loudly about sedation. She and I didn't know that you can stand and release your voice to touch every torn tissue, every cell. Whole words coming to you like rain. To render these gulfs of air as nothing but humming connection. To touch even there, beneath a too thick shirt, the weakened shoulder of a broad, unspeaking man in the second last row. To say, yes, my hands are empty. The boy is digging sand. From the dunes, you imagine reaching to check the temperature of his skin. Can you give him your long-sleeved shirt? Will he come back beneath the tree? But he's found the point where sand gives way to water, like magic, and never fails. And the shine of that keeps you returning like a warm-blooded creature of the sea to a rare, deep pool of light where an image may hold you, weightless as you rest. Now, after mountains and deserts, you come again to the house with his name on the laundry door. 2 lines mark 6 months' growth, the span of an adult's palm. And through the wattle, the work's flames shiver, but are constant, quiet at this distance, as subtle as a cat stealing onto your lap and kneading. Night is composed of broken threads of light pulling free of a needle, which falls in the lapse of breath, hope, memory, something we could name as a God who yet fails to be returned home. And minutes pass with you in the garden, motionless, your eyes caught in a well of blackness made by chance in the loose stacking of rocks. Some days light touches on a web in there, and some days it doesn't. Months pass, with sounds of honey eaters, thunder, wind chimes, the boom of slag hitting water, the pounding heart boys burning out tires, welding, weddings, rain. And leaving I hear it again, the mute and crying world, as it receives.